Good morning, Tuesday. Yes, we're getting very good at these, telling the days.
Yeah, considering you made me work yesterday, so I knew it was Monday. Even though we weren't supposed to be working.
Okay, fair enough. Build the bridge, love. Get over it.
Yeah. Right, do your thing.
Ta-da, it's like a performing monkey. Just do it. We didn't say yesterday what we were going to talk about today, but when I was up there doing a bit of
We didn't
admin,
know what we were doing yesterday.
Valid point. We don't know what we're doing most days. Americans, Americans, and Japanese whiskey. We've got a great selection in this month, and it's growing month on month.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Scotch thing. I mean, we're getting more and more other whiskies other than just Irish whiskey, and it's great as well. So this month there's a few ones that I think are going to be hot topics. Do you like that? Hot topics. We'll talk about the normal ones first. Jack Daniels, that's lovely in a jukebox. I think it's a standard bottle of JD. Oh no, it's not. Ooh, it's a fine old one. But it's a legacy edition, and it's in a jukebox. Lovely piece. Baz would probably want that for his collection, no doubt, because Baz likes all the Jack Daniels weird and wonderful stuff.
He doesn't have that one. I got him the guitar one.
You got him a guitar one. Bullet. I drank Bullet. Barry bought me back a bottle of Bullet years and years ago when he was from America. There's a couple of weird ones. So we've got this Ezra Brooks, and that's a Japanese release. And we've also got a Blanton's here, that's a Japanese release. These are the Blantons. I love the Blantons bottles. You love the Blantons bottles. You have a couple of miniatures that a friend kindly sent from the US. JD on the single barrels. Again, people rave about them. Michter's, the Wellers, Stag, they go mad for that. Antique 107, I do like that myself. Here is one of the new breed. So this is Stranahan's. So this is aged in a Bushmill single malt cask. So it is American whiskey. It's a single malt American whiskey, but it's done in a Bushmill's cask. It's batch number 1. The boys will love that. The fact that it says batch number 1 on it. Bottle 107. But what I really love about it is the on the back of it, it's got the embossing similar to the Bushmill's bottles.
Oh yeah. Look.
So it's a bit of a sort of tip of the hat, and it's also got a measure on the top of it. Now, I think that's a bit small for drinking. It says 20 ounce. I reckon just fill it up. It's like the lid and just fill it up and keep throwing it in the can. So that's one of the Irish Americans per se. Here's another one. This is from Mr. Bob Dylan. So Heaven's Door, from Bob Dylan's brand. And what it's done is it's finished in a redbreast barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now people are sort of saying, where's the influence going to be there? I'm surely that the American bourbon's going to take over, but it'll be interesting to taste. We haven't tasted that yet. No. Anybody wants to buy that, open it, and give us a sample?
Happy days.
Yes. Baby Hudson.
I knew, isn't that cute?
Isn't that cute? Isn't it cute?
That's an adorable.
That's from New York.
I think I've got a smaller bottle of that.
You do have a smaller bottle of that as well?
America,
from America, yeah. There's another Blanton's Gold, I think that is. Full proof 1792, and E.H. Taylor. They're getting huge following. I'm watching them actually on some of the Facebook groups at the minute, and they're really going mad over that. Buffalo Trace, White Dog. Hey. I don't think they'd say it like that.
No.
That is their hooch, our poaching, their moonshine, their everything else. 62.5%. You'd know you're drinking that. Japanese. So Japanese was just run-of-the-mill stuff. All of a sudden, Japanese is bananas, and prices of Japanese stuff has gone bananas. Any of the aged Japanese stuff, so there's a Hibiki 17-year-old, that will do well. There's Yamazaki 12, Hakushu 12, Yamazaki, no, Hakushu. There's the regular Distiller's Reserve from Yamazaki. There's the Taketsuru. So the Taketsuru is, I don't know what I was listening to. I think it was part of Belfast Whiskey Week.
Possibly.
And they were talking about Taketsuru and the relevance of, I can't think of his first name, but his name is Taketsuru. And he was one of the founding members of the Nikka brand, or he brought the distilling over from Scotland. He married a Scottish lady, and all that it entailed. Nika from the Barrel and the Cheetah. Cheetah, the 10-year-old of them is bananas. You have got probably one of your favourite bottle looks. Cavalan.
They're so very good at what they do.
They're so very good at what they do. Their soloist, the sherry soloist, is ridiculously good.
Squeaky.
I think a lot of guys was in Belfast Whisky Week, and a lot of guys fell in love with it. I seen one guy, he was on about selling everything he owns and was going to move to Taiwan.
Yes.
Because it was a newfound love. I think there's so many of these whiskies that haven't reached our shores yet, or have but have been under the radar. I think they are going to be one of the ones that Paul himself has a fair few of them. I know Paul likes
this one.
The Cavalan.
It's just wine barrels. It doesn't state which kind of wine. It just says wine barrels.
Okay.
There you go.
What's the tasting notes say?
Rich
Who
coke.
did?
Shut your face.
Oh!
Shut your face. Ripe melons and mango, kiwi, citrus fruits, pepper.
I think they're going to do well. I don't know whether we've moored them or not, but I know that they've done well in previous auctions, and I think they're going to do well this auction.
And anybody that has tasted it has raved about it.
Yes,
Any of the Cavlans.
Yes.
So.
And it comes in a nice bag with Cavalan on it as well.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
So that's it. That is our American and Japanese, or some of the American and Japanese selection. I think those two are going to be the ones that, bourbon's sort of starting to get traction because they're getting some of the age statements into it and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
People I think people treat bourbon like they treat Scotch. All Scotch is peaty, or all American is oaky and woody and all that sort of stuff. Where it's not. There's such a great range in a lot of the tastes now, and especially the likes of Bullet there that's doing the rye whiskey and that.
You really like that.
I do really like that. Yeah, I do really like that. I think that's it, Kit.
I think so too.
1792. That won an award. That full proof one. So that's the full.
I'm surprised you don't know.
I can't remember who. I think it is he who cannot be named who wrote the book.
Right. Okay.
Because he goes around saying scurrilous things about women. Not that I'd ever do anything with that.
No.
No.
Not you.
No. Not me.
True gentleman.
True. Absolutely. That's it.
If you knew what he calls me.
I call you my love.
You do, yeah.
Back to the Heaven's Door. I think they're going to be hard enough to get. I know that guys are starting to get in on the Bob Dylan bottlings and all that sort of. It is Bob Dylan, isn't it? It was Bob Dylan.
I just let you run with it.
It is.
Yeah, it is Bob Dylan's name's on it.
Is it Bob Dylan's name's on it?
Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah. That's the one that says Bob Dylan. Information starting to filter back through. Right, okay. That'll do. We're back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be about. Can you love me today? Tomorrow is going to be about having a breeze.
Yeah, me either.
This week isn't very planned out. Do you know what there is actually this month? And I'm just looking at on the shelf there. There's an awful lot of sherries and marsalas and ports and stuff like that this month, and cognac, some nice cognacs. There's a cigar reserve cognac, so might actually pull a few of them, do a bit of homework on them.
A jumper.
Oh, we never took that. That's the Maker's Mark. Oh yeah, that's an American one.
After seeing a jumper. Oh, that's cool.
It's Christmas, perhaps out of time.
That is that's so cool.
It's no Conor McGregor.
Yeah, well, my bottle of Proper 12 has a Gansey.
Yeah.
Now this one's got a Gansey.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think I'd fit into that.
No. You wouldn't.
No.
Babe, none of us would fit into it. That is cool.
You'd try and put that in a dog or something like that, wouldn't you?
Well, if you get me my dash hound, yeah.
No, right.
I will.
Okay, bye.